Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to be here. I'm going to be sharing with you guys just a quick 10-minute tutorial for makeup that you can do every day. Stay tuned. I hope that you like what you see. Apply a little bit of this. Okay. And you see it has like this really pretty shimmer. That was too close. Okay, it's gold. It looks a little scary at first. I was a little worried, but it's actually a really nice highlighter. And I just kind of put this on all over. And you can see it's very light. It's got a sheen to it, but it's not like a crazy illumination. Ardell, and it's called Stroke a Brow. So this just kind of gives you a very natural appearance. It's called a feathering pen. I'm gonna go in and show you guys how I do this. Just kind of make sure everything's nice and okay. So I'm just kind of lightly going in and just kind of feathering like you would a natural hairline, okay? And remember, your eyebrows do not need to match perfectly. Someone told me something one time that stuck with me. Your eyebrows are not twins. They are cousins. So it's okay if one is square and one is round. They look more natural that way. I'm gonna move on to my foundation. That this Flawless Finish Mousse Makeup is almost like a dupe to the Dior Air Flash. The most hydrating, amazing foundation I had ever used, but unfortunately it was about $75 a bottle, and I couldn't afford to use it anymore. This I found in the clearance section, so I almost feel like it was just sitting there waiting for Sheila to be picked up. Okay, so I'm just gonna use a little bit of that. I'm gonna pump it on my hand here. You can actually see how much air is coming out, okay? This is great for someone like me. Looks like a little caterpillar. I do not have as much hydration in my face than a lot of other people do. I'm just gonna kind of put this all over. Okay. And I always put this on my neck so that you blend everything in. Okay. I've already wet my beauty blender. Don't judge me, it needs to be cleaned. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in and just kind of spread this in. Blend everything really well. Go up. I always go up into the corners of my eyes to give a little bit more coverage there so that I'm not using as much concealer, okay? You can tell I'm much more even. I think it looks really good. It's a great match for my skin. This is the beige 40. And this works out really great with my skin because I have a lot of pink undertones. So next I'm going to use my IT Cosmetics. This is the Tinted Skin Blurring Finishing Powder by Pores. Okay, and the color that I use is the medium. I feel like medium is pretty universal because it does adapt to your skin tone. And I do have my Chanel, this is my Chanel powder brush. The next thing I'm gonna use, this is my IT Cosmetics, and this is the 3-in-1 Live, Love, Laugh Vitality Face. Just this as a set, and I believe that it came with the CC cream, and it came with the Heavenly Skin brush, which is amazing. I'll talk about that on a different tutorial. But this is something that is so time saving. You're just grabbing one palette for 3 different things, okay? Okay, so we're gonna just take a little bit of the bronzer. Old school to just get some of the excess makeup off. And you're just going to kind of go in and just do kind of a C motion here, okay? This is really easy. Just kind of gives you a natural contour. I'm gonna go in on the other side. And we're just gonna do a C motion here. You can kind of go up into the hairline a little bit. Okay, and just kind of blend it out. Okay. Quick little contour. So next I'm gonna do my blush. I use the same, this is a Laura Geller, 2-sided. One is for blush, one is for like highlighting, contouring. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this one, a little bit of the blush. I always make a fish face. And the thing about blush is that you just wanna highlight kind of the apple of your cheekbone, okay? Just the highest point, just kind of the highest point. And you're just gonna wanna move everything up and into the hairline, okay? That's what I feel like kind of works best for me. I'm a huge fan of blush. Always have been. And you're just gonna wanna make sure everything's nice and blended, okay? So that's my blush. I'm gonna go in with the highlighter, okay? I'm gonna use this little brush here. A little bit, and I'm just gonna sweep this across like so, just so that when the sun or the light hits it, it's like bam. This is a really great highlighter. It's not too crazy, it has just the right amount of illumination, I feel like. Thing where they're doing like their little Cupid's bow. Okay, so there's just a little bit of illumination. Next thing I'm gonna do is the eyes. Came across this Laura Geller Easy Illuminating Stick. So what I've been doing is I have been putting it on my eyes just for a little pop. Just kind of rub it in. And it kind of just gives you that look like, oh my goodness, I just woke up this way. I'm perfect. Okay, so this is really shiny, really glittery. I absolutely love this. You're just gonna pull your eye up, look away, and you're just gonna line the inside of the top of your eye, okay? So this is the Endless Silky Eye Pen Pixie by Petra. This has been one of my favorite brands I've been getting in my Ipsy bags. And this is the Black Noir. So it's very black, which I like. Sometimes I use a brown, but the black seems to help my eyes pop a little bit more. And like I said, without having to really worry about doing soft. My eyelashes are perm, so I'm just gonna curl them a little bit to show you. I'm gonna be using the Benefit They're Real. I got this in my Ipsy bag and I was super stoked because I love Benefit. Always want to make sure you get the bottom lashes. Just lift everything up and open. So right now I'm just going to move on to some lip gloss. This is the Buxom. This is the full-on plumping lip cream and the color is Dolly. You can see that, okay. And it just gives you a nice natural sheen. So this is my finished 10-minute look. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope you saw some new products that maybe you haven't seen before. I link a lot of them in the comments so that you guys can take a look. It also does come from the Ipsy bag, so if you haven't signed up for Ipsy, that is a great way to try new products at a really discounted price. Sometimes you get full sizes, even the sample sizes are good just to see if it's something that you would be willing to invest in. So sign up for Ipsy. Ipsy. I'm telling you, it's probably one of the best things that I've done for myself in the last couple years. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate you watching. I hope that you will subscribe if you haven't already. Please click the little bell so that you can be notified for new content. You won't want to miss this.